All right, little bugs, let's get this message from your person. Let's get a message from them, and then what tarot needs to tell you, and then their overall feelings. What's the message from the collective's person? What's the message from the collective's person to them? What's their unspoken message? Unspoken message. That's what I just heard. Unspoken. Unspoken message. Unspoken message. Unspoken message. What's the unspoken message here? Truth. Truth, clarity, understanding, honesty. It's 11:11. 11 likes, 11 people in here. There's a portal that you all are going through. So some of you are going through a spiritual awakening. This is also signs, synchronicities, omens, spirit guides surrounding you, your person, and both of you all. So the truth of the matter is a person here is recognizing something or wanting to be honest, needing to be honest. Their message is either them speaking the truth to you, you speaking the truth to them, or you all speaking the truth to each other. See right here, transformation. This relationship, relationship, spiritual connection is undergoing a spiritual transformation so that you all could see the truth. I feel like both of you all are hearing from your higher self, so both of you all could be intuitive, or have ascended to another level of intuition. Intuition, spiritual discernment have levels. So you all have ascended to a different level. It could be somewhat of the same level, the same or different. But just know your intuition, your intuitive nature, your intuitive side is ascending and is speaking the truth. All right, let's see. Yearning for the truth, wanting the truth, desiring the truth, understanding the truth. I also hear the word recognizing the truth. All right, Holy Spirit. One more message from more about their person. One more message, unspoken message. The unspoken message from their person. Unspoken message. Lastly, leadership. Leadership is all about taking charge, being in control, doing the right thing, heading the relationship, action. It's all about action. So who's the leader? This is a conversation that you all need to have. Now, there could be some of you all that need to recognize, okay, one person is the head, the other person makes the neck turn, or how are we going to balance out our masculinity? Some of you all here, you and your person are very masculine, very much in charge of your own selves. You all have your own individuality, your own personality, your own identity. You know who you are. This is where this right here is turning, where two people have to come together and say, okay, I trust you to take the lead in this connection, or I trust the other person to take the lead in this connection, or how are we going to lead this on together? Release. Some of you all may have to release something. I feel like it's the spirit or the energy of control. One of you all or both of you all could be very controlling, demanding, and people that are controlling like to be in charge. People that are controlling like to be in the lead. Not saying that you all are competing for each other, but saying, this is what we're doing, this is what I'm picking up, this is what I'm sensing. So there's a shift that's taking place where one person is being guided to take the lead to do something. It could be speaking, it could be making some changes, recommending changes, or just leading this relationship slash connection. All right, let's see what the truth is. What does tarot need to reveal to the collective about them and their person? Them and their person. What's the truth about them and their person? The Lover's card. Now, some of you all needed confirmation about this person being like a spiritual counterpart, a twin flame. Yes, that's what it is. One of you are internalizing, recognizing some things, asking, what's the truth of this twin flame thing? What's the difference between twin flames, soulmates, divine counterparts, life partners, companions? Somebody here is, looking at the different titles for relationships or partners. So they're looking at what hand are we in with this? What's the truth of us? Are we meant to be lovers? Some of you all here, there could be a bit of a third party, a person that's speaking in somebody's ear, whether it's yours or somebody else, but somebody here is ready to speak their truth about what they feel, what they know. Somebody here is being pulled towards a particular love. This could also be somebody here who was like a tug of war. A tug of war may not always be between two people. A tug of war could be between identity, recognizing who a person is to say, I know who I am. I know what I'm supposed to be. I know who I'm supposed to be with. Somebody here has been doing a lot of assessing, looking. I also hear the word calculating. Now, the six also takes us back to a past life. Something has hit their memory that's made them memorize or remember something about you or about their life or something of that nature. Cupid's arrow is getting ready to hit two people or has already hit someone. If this is a third party is phasing out because somebody's focus is elsewhere. So I'm just saying, if some of you all resonate with a third party, you see this card here for this reading here, a third party is phasing out because Cupid is getting ready to hit two people. Somebody here could have been blue, cold, detached, talking to somebody else, but their heart chakra has been enlightened, has been activated. It's been awakened. It's going through a transition of love, of the truth of what they feel. Somebody here had a conglomerate of feelings, a mixture of feelings. They could have been confused about love versus lust, or about, speaking the truth in love. All right. There's a lot here in this first card, these first two cards. What's the transformation? What's the transformation? What does tarot need to reveal about the All right, a lot got to change. Somebody who got to change holding back. They got to change being quiet. The Ace of Pentacles. This is somebody here that could be, if it's something pertaining to money. Money is the reason that they hold back. They may not have it. They could not feel adequate. They could not feel sufficient. They could not feel valuable. They may feel like they don't bring anything to the table, or you don't bring anything to the table. You see the Five of Cups. Somebody here is like, I'm not really satisfied with where I am to really date, to pursue. Somebody here don't really have it to date like that. Let me say that now. Yep. Somebody here does not have it to really afford what they feel like you want, need, or desire or deserve. So they're looking at their Four of Pentacles. Okay, would I be able to support them, lock them down? Would they be able to support me or lock me down, hold me down? Should I try something new? Is this real? Is it genuine? Is it worth it? Something here is about worth, value, and or net worth. The Queen of Swords, the Empress, the World card, and the Ten of Swords. Somebody here is closing out a phase of their life, a cycle of their life. I feel as if this is a person here that's had a prior relationship, pre-existing relationship to you and them and all of that. Somebody here is having to simply make a choice and not make excuses, because their excuse was, I don't have it, I'm not really there, or I don't, they just been holding back. It could also be that they were hurt, still really bothered, about a previous relationship, how it went. It still could be like in an ending phase. I've learned that people don't make precise breakups, precise cuts. So people don't have an ex. They typically have an ex and situational attachments to their ex. So somebody here is like, you know what? I need to stop making an excuse and just end this and move forward. So for some of you all here, a person could have not been moving forward because there was a component of something else or someone else, the Four of Pentacles, clinging on to them, holding on to them. Now, some of you all here, it's just a simple third party. This is somebody here that probably enjoyed having the best of both worlds, and now they're growing, they're maturing due to a change, some sort of ascension, hearing from their higher self, and recognize they need to get the best out of life now. I also feel like somebody here, I hear the word age. They could be aging, getting older, or looking at when they're going to get old, who would hold them down the best, who would stand by them, who would make them happy, who would fulfill them. Somebody here also could somewhat be miserable or just dissatisfied, unsatisfied with where they currently are. So they're looking at where they currently are and preparing for a better and brighter future. This is also a person here, that's what they're doing. They're taking the lead role in their life. Now, some of you all could be completely single, dealing with a person that's completely single, and they just simply feel like, okay, this is an empress. This person right here is sharp. You know, I got to be just as sharp as them. Some of you all here, you cause a person to recognize themselves as not being on the same level, vibration, and there are Four of Pentacles to you being an empress. The empress is taking care of, doing for themselves, very balanced out. This is also a person here that's not afraid to try. This is a person that'll make $1,000 out of 15 cents. But this person right here has it in them and they pull it out. It could be a spiritual thing where somebody here is recognizing a spiritual soulmate, a twin flame, versus a person that was in their life for, you know, a season to bring them a particular lesson, and now you are the reason for them to settle down. I do feel like for somebody here, a person is having to grow up, is growing up, because they could have been very fixed, very stuck, very restricted. A person here who was stuck in their ways, outdated. The Ten of Swords, resistant to change as well. So some of you all are making a person rise to the occasion. It's like, if you want me, you got to act as if you know who I am. You have to treat me as such. Treat me as an empress. I'm a grown man. I'm a grown woman. And somebody here, it's your IQ. What's that? IP, intellectual property. It's your intelligence level. It's like, how dare you play on my intelligence? Something here is about a person not playing with themselves. You know how y'all use that term, stand on business. Somebody here knows that you're the kind of person that stand on business and you don't take any and every type of offer. So a person here, the truth is they gotta be honest and transform and speak some truth to you about what they want, or for some of you all, who they want. And it's almost like for some of you all here, this leadership card, you don't allow people to lead you that's not leading themselves, that's confused, that goes back and forth. So it could be your vibration, it could be your spirit, or it could be just a certain standard that you have. You don't date beneath your standards. Oh, I know that's right. Damn. Hell yeah. You don't date beneath your standards. You could also have made a person small, look at themselves like they're small, think small to themselves, like, you know, you're beneath my standards. You're not even on my level. How dare you even approach me having some type of baggage? Somebody who got to get their shit together before they can come approach you. I know that's right. 10 of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Somebody here you ain't nothing to play with. You a tough cookie, male or female. You don't do that, you know. I got this, I got issues, it's complicated. You're one of these people that don't deal with these situational issues, these complicated. It's like, you know, speak your truth. What's the truth? Say what it is. Say it off your chest. Be a grown man, be a grown woman. Don't come here half-assing me. Hell yeah. Yeah, you doggone right. See you see the Ace of Wands? It's either go hard or take your behind home. Go hard or take your ass home. Take your ass home with that. Somebody here don't play about their level. They know who they are. This is the kind of person that does not talk all that. I love myself. I'm into self-love. You know, they don't talk about it. They are about it. It's proof in the pudding. Somebody here could be very intelligent, very educated. They could be very studious. They could be upscale. They could be mediocre. They could be considered somebody plain, but they don't play that bullish about themselves. Somebody over here also has a gift of goodbye. You would goodbye somebody ass. You would execute they behind. It's like 86, you out of here. I don't deal with that. I don't tolerate that. There's something somebody here don't tolerate. Let me see. The Ace of Cups. That new love, this new type of love. Somebody who don't, play that, oh yeah, I got a situation, I got something going on. Somebody who don't play that. Somebody who don't play that. Homie don't play that. Homie the clown don't play around. Somebody's like, nah, you a clown. That's that clown shit. Say what you got to say. Say what you need to say. What you need to say. Say what you got to say. Don't get quiet. Say what you got to say. Somebody here is blunt and bold, straight, and even if it's not blunt or boldness, say straight to the point. Are you single? Are you married? Legally married? Do you live with somebody? Do you have children? Are you and that person still involved? Are you involved with anyone? Or is there anyone on this earth that will regard you as their boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife? Are you engaged? Are you seeing other people? Somebody here is a straight shooter. They could have a lethal tongue because they like to know. That somebody here likes to know what they get into. So somebody here is like, let me know when you got yourself together. If I'm available, we'll see. We'll reassess the situation. You got bullshit. Somebody here can sniff bullshit from about 50 miles away. Somebody here got good discernment. See right here? Nah, take a break. You must have told somebody, nah, take a break. You got some shit on you. Take a break. I sent something on you. Yep. See, somebody here may have thought, maybe it would be easy, soft, that feminine stuff, or vulnerability. Because cups is emotions. Cups are feelings. This could be somebody here that feel like, if they feel like you feeling them, it's almost like you would take them at the 4 of Pentacles. Then they can add one more Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's like, okay, where the rest at? You got 5 Pentacles. We initially have 10. Where the hell your 10 at? So you got 4 plus 1. That's 5. So 5 plus 5 equals 10. Where is that? You're not available emotionally. I'm not available at all. Somebody here's a tough cookie. Yep, somebody here's a tough cookie. So this is the person, this is what tarot is revealing. It's either you that's a tough cookie or the person that you're involved with, engaging, or dealing with that's a tough cookie. But somebody here don't play that, tiptoe around things. If you got something to say it. If you're going to do it, do it. Don't talk about it, be about it. Your word is your bond. Something like that. All right. Close this out from right here. Yep. See right here? It's the traditional things. See, somebody here is into traditional dating, traditional relationships. And that's what somebody else here I think is not. Somebody here could be accustomed, like I say, to having casual friends or, multiple partners or not being certain of their feelings. But somebody over here is like, nah, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to sit on my throne. I'm an 86, you on out. I'm good on all of that. Yep, somebody here going in a whole different direction. They moving on because they can feel a little bit of BS from somebody. They picking up, or they're sensing the BS somebody would try to, give them. Somebody here's the kind of person, they don't care who you are or what you have. If you have a title, if you have more things in them, somebody here does not allow any and everyone to lead them. They don't work like that. Yep. See, this is what somebody here is learning. They don't allow, somebody here is not led by BS. They don't lead by their emotions. Somebody could have thought that somebody here was, make emotional choices or have sex emotionally or get involved with people off of a whim, do something on a whim. Somebody here is learning something about not only themselves, but about you. All right, I told you now, some of y'all, either y'all are blunt or the person you're dealing with is blunt. There's a blunt speaker here, like straight to the point, sharp. What is it? Somebody here likes to go straight, like direct. Don't talk around the bush. Don't beat around the bush. Say that shit off your chest. All right, close this out. See right here? Somebody here thought they could, someone here thought they could mentally manipulate somebody. See how I couldn't get that out? Somebody here can't get it out. They can't mentally manipulate you. The Page of Wands. If you're younger, somebody here sized your ass up and you a grown woman, grown man. It's like, how dare you think because you're older than me, because you are perceived to be more intelligent or more smart than me. How dare you think you know better? How dare you think you can run some sort of game on me? Somebody's game is lame. It's your tough skin that makes the person like you or love you and respect you. Yep. So tarot is revealing to you simply this. A person was trying to mentally manipulate you, but they're not on your mental level. It could be spiritual level, or again, they thought that you were young-minded, naive, gullible, a yes man or yes woman, vulnerable, looking for love, will allow people to pick and choose you. Hell no. Sit your ass down with that. Take your ass home to your mammy with these thoughts. Somebody here is like, next, on to the next, on to the next. What's next? Who's new? Next. See this new love? Somebody here don't play that. Somebody here is also the kind of person, if you got to choose who you're going to be with, they're going to have a choice too. Somebody over here could be lesbian also. Lesbian or same sex. Somebody don't put that about themselves, y'all. All right, let's see what their feelings are. That's what's going on. So let's see, where are their feelings? Where's this person's feelings towards the collective? Where are their feelings towards the collective? I told you. Some of y'all here, you knew a person has to choose love. It could be love over lust. Dating over pursuing. Pursuing over hunting. Something like that. But it's their choices. Somebody here don't make suitable, healthy choices for relationships and for love. You are limitless. You can do whatever you choose. See, this is somebody here is single and it's like, hold up, I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you anything. You don't owe me anything. Do what you do, and I'm going to do what I do. Somebody here didn't expect somebody here to, do the same thing that they do. It's almost as if for some of you all, a person could have thought that they could put you in a box. They can have other options. They can see other people, but you can't. Hell no. That's that old outdated, like I said, that old outdated thinking. You see this Hierophant here? People talk so much about ancestors and our foremothers and forefathers. They don't talk about the dumb shit that they did. Sitting up, allowing your husband or wife to be out here cheating, your girlfriend or boyfriend to be out here cheating, and you keep taking their ass back and you put up with that shit. You tolerate that shit. Somebody here thinks you have like an old, outdated mindset according to an old ancestral lineage. Hell no. Hell no. You got somebody else, we got somebody else. You seeing somebody else, we seeing somebody else. If you decide to fuck somebody else, whether we do or don't, it ain't gonna be just you. So somebody don't understand life. You teaching them life. You goddamn right. Okay, lastly, it says, consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. Somebody who didn't expect for you to be real balanced or rational or practical with love for yourself. Somebody here is saying, okay, you too solid. Maybe you work, you can take care of yourself. This could also be for some of you all here, this whole damn penny pinching. They're going to start off giving you 4 pentacles. Then they stingy with it. Being stingy, being, what's that thing called? Rationing money out. Give you $4 here, $5 here, or $40 here, $50 here. Who the hell the person think they is? Yeah. Somebody here thought they could, penny pinch you, lead up to breadcrumbing you. They did not even get to the breadcrumbing stage because you stopped them at that 5 of Pentacles. Like, nah, you have all this shit. Give it to your mammy. All right, lastly, the union of hearts. See right here? This is why somebody likes you. They like you. I'm feeling you. Who's singing that song to me? I'm feeling you and you feeling me. You know what's up. It's a back in the day song. See, now a person is feeling you. They feeling you. They digging you. I'm digging on me. Digging on you. Digging on me. Baby, baby. Baby, baby. 2 different songs. But now they feeling you. Now they want to dig in your behind. Now they want to be in your face. Now they want to talk to you. Now they want to interact with you. Now they want to get to know you. Now they want to treat you as an empress. Now they want to treat you as a grown man, as a grown woman, after they try to play you because they thought they were more intelligent than you. This is a mental manipulator. This could be a full-blown narcissist or covert narcissist for some of you all. Others of you all, this page of swords, not page of swords, this page of wands, it shows the person here, okay, you got spunk. Somebody here thought you had limited resources or limited abilities or limited respect, limited morals, limited values. BS like that. This is the kind of person right here, respectfully saying, I don't care who like this, but I'm saying it. Like the situation with Stefan Diggs and Cardi B. Stefan Diggs is more of a multi-millionaire than Cardi B, but she's still legally married. Allegedly, he got, 2 babies on the way from 2 different women. So, somebody is the kind of person because they think they got it or because they think they look good. They think they Rico Suave like that. Think they got swag like that. Think they pretty girl or pretty boy Floyd like that. They think they can bag you. They can pull you because that's what they are accustomed to doing. So, therefore, like, Cardi out here pregnant as a married woman, a legally married woman, but you got a random damn, another baby daddy. Just a damn baby daddy. A baby daddy. Somebody who think you don't have sense like they got. That's what this shit here is. Yeah, I can get her. Yeah, I can get him. Because, you know, everybody, I pull everybody else. My other baby mama's nice looking. My other baby daddy's nice looking. Yeah, I can treat her like this. You know, I can flaunt it. Because somebody here could afford it for some of you all, but give you that little bit of shit. You feel me? This could be a little bit of time, a little bit of attention, a little bit of money. Somebody here categorize you like the basic whole. Basic. Whether it's whole or not. Basic psychology. Basic. Because somebody here could be, you know, into human behavior and study, but they studied your ass, whether it be long or short. It damn sure was wrong. They didn't come up with the right formula. Somebody here went off what the general society does. Somebody here also could thought your ass was a follower, and here you are a leader. You lead your own self. So who they thought was basic is really them. I think you are shining a light to a person to show them how basic they are, how small they are, how simple-minded they are, how ignorant they are. It could also be arrogant or just an ignorance. It could also be you showing a person how emotional they are, how vulnerable they are, how easily accessible they are for anybody to touch or fuck. Or if this is whole baby mama, baby daddy issue, somebody thought you would because of how they do their other baby mamas or baby daddies. Hell no. See, somebody here, it could be their and it could be their lineage. They get that effed up mindset from. Somebody here got a bad mindset. You feel me? That's what this is here. No. And I don't care who don't like me saying this. Let me show my face when I say it. Ain't nothing good. You feel me? Ain't nothing good about being a married woman and out here pregnant from another man. I don't care how much money he got. He could be a multi-billionaire. Ain't nothing good about that. Ain't nothing respectful about that to your damn self. All you saying to the next person is, you know, you could get some too if you got that kind of money. Ain't nothing good about that shit. Cardi may be an amazing artist. You know, she got money. Her kids that have money, hopefully, whatever. But dignity, morals, and respect ain't gonna never go no damn where. And somebody has got to say this shit. If she was going to be dealing with that man, first of all, she should have had enough respect because her ass is married legally. And legally, according to what state they in, her husband could sue her for adultery. Ain't nothing even smart about that. It ain't even smart. So somebody try to play you on some blind street shit. You feel me? Ain't nothing smart about that. If you're going to deal with somebody's wife, somebody's husband, that shit's supposed to be behind the door. Nobody should even know. And if you're going to have a child, a love child, bastard child, outside child, however you want to say it, that shit should be behind the door. That's what's wrong with society. Making that shit look good because people got money. Ain't nothing good about it. Ain't nothing respectful about it. Ain't nothing right about it. Shouldn't be spoken of. And then here come Gail, dumb black ass self, having this damn interview. Okay, let me get off that. Let me roll this dice. So that's the kind of mindset this person right here got. They could be the kind of people watch this shit on the internet, watch all these relationship specialists or how the general society do and operate and stuff like that. Because see, somebody here think you just a page to them. Like, oh, it's simple. Oh, they young. You know what I'm saying? They need this money. They want this money. I can just get them a little bit. They gonna do what I want. It don't matter if I got somebody else. Somebody here has that kind of mindset. The King of Swords, male or female, they should be old enough to think better. But they playing you like you a small fry. But they really showing you how small their ass is. Get the fuck out of here with that. Man, fuck out of here with that. Go play with your mammies like that. All right, listen, you got Gemini, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Leo. Sag came out twice, and Gemini, Aquarius, and Leo. Let's roll that dice one more damn time and get some more zodiac signs. Nope. See, even though they ain't saying it, somebody here think you don't have enough self-respect. Self-respect. And by no means, I don't give a damn if you sleep with somebody's husband or wife. It's protocol to everything. You feel me? Somebody would think you would take the scraps. Hell no. And somebody, let me leave it alone. Because see, that stuff with card is getting on my nerves. That's what's wrong with this young generation nowadays. Got these damn young women messed up in the head, just fucked up. All right, you got Libra, Virgo, Sagittarius, Cancer, and Taurus. All right, peace and blessing, great day, love bugs. I hope this has been helpful. I'll catch y'all on the next